In the murky underworld, many valuables pass through these clandestine markets, including moon dust, dark matter, ghost lanterns, and enchanted relics. Yet none are as mysterious or dangerous as fairy dust. Everyone had heard the stories of its power, how a mere sprinkle could grant flight, invisibility, or amplify spells beyond the wildest dreams of even the most skilled sorcerers. However, obtaining genuine fairy dust came with significant challenges. Capturing the elusive, dust-producing fairies presented one of the greatest obstacles. These were the only creatures capable of creating fairy dust, weaving it from the essence of moonlight, stardust, and the whispers of the wind. The process was something only fairies understood, and it filled the dust with its potent magic. But these fairies were notoriously difficult to catch. Diminutive, swift, and cunning, they darted through the air on delicate gossamer wings, leaving behind only a glimmering trail of light. Yet those who managed to capture a fairy often found the payoff to be disappointingly minimal. The amount of dust they carried was barely visible to the naked eye, a mere sparkle of powder, lighter than the wind. To protect themselves from exploitation, fairies could alter the magical properties of the dust, rendering it unpredictable or even dangerous. It might still shimmer and glow like authentic fairy dust, but its magic would be twisted, and its effects would be entirely different from what was expected. Buyers had to tread cautiously, as even seemingly genuine dust often carried hidden dangers. This clever trick protected the fairies from being hunted down and harvested, ensuring that true fairy dust remained one of the rarest commodities in the magical world. In these dark corners of the world, where ethics were as elusive as the fairies themselves, merchants thrived by unscrupulously offering all manner of magical merchandise. In these bustling markets, the smuggler dwarfs set themselves apart with their unique offerings and methods. These cunning traders had carved out a niche, cutting out the middleman and offering goods directly to those who could afford their steep prices. They had a reputation for capturing fairies in large numbers, using traps and tricks that only they knew. But even they couldn't guarantee the quality of the dust they sold. There was always someone willing to take the chance on the possibility of wielding its incredible power. Buyers fervently wished that the vial they purchased held the genuine article, free from any compromise or alteration. True fairy dust, collected from free and wild fairies, was a treasure beyond measure. A single sprinkle could lift you into the sky, turn you invisible, or heal wounds that no other magic could touch. It could enhance spells, making them more potent, or grant visions of the future. Yet, the dangers were real and often as unpredictable as the magic within the dust itself. Many attempted to imprison fairies by constructing elaborate traps, luring them with enchanted flowers, or using forbidden spells. However, these efforts often backfired. The fairies' despair and anger seeped into the dust, corrupting its magic and leading to catastrophic results. Witches who sprinkled this tainted dust to enhance their spells found their brooms and wands vanishing into thin air, leaving them powerless. Some even reported that their potions exploded, or their enchanted items malfunctioned in strange and dangerous ways. Wizards fared no better. One infamous tale told of a wizard who, in his quest for ultimate power, used corrupted dust to cast a spell meant to control time itself, only to find himself turned to dust, scattered across the winds by the very magic he sought to control. These stories, whispered in the dark corners of the magical underworld, served as grim warnings to the greedy and desperate. However, for every cautionary tale, there was someone willing to take a chance because of the incredible power of the dust. The dangers were immense, and the consequences were even more extreme. But despite the uncertainty, the allure of fairy dust never waned. The idea of the power it promised, a sprinkle to lift one into the sky, a pinch to turn invisible, or a dash to glimpse the future, proved irresistibly tempting for many. As a result, the market continued to thrive on the hopes of those who thought they could overcome the challenges and discover the true magic of fairy dust. In the end, the fairies consistently outsmarted others, ensuring that only the truly deserving and the exceptionally fortunate would ever have the opportunity to witness the authentic magic of fairy dust. We hope you enjoyed this enchanting tale of mystery and magic. These are just a few of the untold stories waiting to be discovered. By liking and sharing, you can help our channel grow and bring these hidden tales to a wider audience. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.